Earlier this week against the Dodgers, the Angels' power bats and bullpen led the way. On Monday, it was the power of Mike Trout and a game-ending double play that got the job done. On Tuesday, the Angels jumped out to a 5-run first inning before Ty Buttrey and then Hansel Robles closed things out. Tonight, the Halos try to keep it going as they open a 4-game series against the Rays. Next. The Halos enjoyed a much-needed off day yesterday in St. Petersburg, Florida. Tonight they kick off a road trip. It's going to be a long one. Tonight, the first of 4 at Tropicana Field against the Tampa Bay Rays. We welcome you inside our broadcast booth and back to Angels baseball here on Fox Sports West along with Mark Gubicza. I'm Victor Rojas, and the Angels facing a very good team in the Tampa Bay Rays. So we'll see how this plays out in this 4-game series. But the Angels offense really has been starting to click a little bit, and more so with consistency because of Shohei Ohtani when he returned to lineup.
Yeah, look at that balance in the lineup. It has definitely been there. Let's take a look at our TD Ameritrade, the right call of what the offense has done since you mentioned Shohei Ohtani back in the lineup. That balance, the batting average, 275 home runs. 51 of them hit since Shohei has returned in the lineup. 1 through 9, they are scoring more runs. The slugging percentage, on-base percentage has risen amongst the best in the game. And the record, 2 games over 500, averaging 5.5 runs per game with the home run ball, the balance, and also being able to be patient at the plate, getting on base. And everybody throughout the lineup has been doing a real good job. Shohei Ohtani, such a big key with Shohei back in there. 4 home runs in his last 7 starts for Shohei Ohtani, swinging the bat.
Amazing thing, too, is that they've done it without Justin Upton all season long, and now of late without Andrelton Simmons. So imagine when those 2 guys come in, how much better this lineup is going to be for this Angels offense and the rest of the season. We're going to step away for a moment. 2 guys that have also been doing the job, getting the job done, I should say, in the bullpen. Ty Buttrey, Hansel Robles. We're going to talk about them when we return.
West is brought to you by the Dakota, the 2019 North American Utility Vehicle of the Year. By Jack in the Box. Try Jack's $4.99 Spicy Chicken Strips Combo. Only at Jack in the Box for a limited time. Price and participation may vary. And by your Southern California Cadillac dealers.
We're just about ready for baseball here in St. Pete. The Angels kicking off an 11-game road trip tonight against the Tampa Bay Rays. And Gooby, the back end of the bullpen for the Angels has been extremely solid.
Oh, that was a fun series against the Dodgers. When you beat the best team in the National League 2 games, you need that back end of your bullpen to go out and perform. And take a look at Arkia, give it everything. Hansel Robles, Ty Buttrey were outstanding in those high leverage situations against the middle part of the lineup for the Dodgers. Buttrey using those secondary pitches, Hansel Robles running a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. The energy they both brought in that 2-game set was a big reason why the Angels were able to close that one out and win both games 5-3 against the Dodgers. Love that energy. Hopefully it continues here at the Trop against the Rays.
Tyler Skaggs on the mound for the Angels, trying to get this party started the right ways. We're just about ready for baseball in St. Pete. Sit back and relax. Lineups and first pitch when we return. Angels Baseball on Fox is brought to you by Spectrum Mobile. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Save up to 40%. Go to SpectrumMobile.com today. By the Jeep Compass with 32 Highway MPG. And by Roman. Father's Day is brought to you by Roman, proud partner of Major League Baseball.
Here in St. Petersburg, Florida, we play indoors. It is Tropicana Field, game 1 of a 4-game series. The Angels wearing their red alternate jerseys. The Tampa Bay Rays wearing their pearly white home uniforms. And we are just about ready to get started as we take a look at Brad Ausmus's lineup for game number 69 of the season. The Angels coming into play today at 33 and 35. Did have a lineup scratch. David Fletcher originally was going to bat in the leadoff spot. That sore left shoulder gets him out of the lineup. So it's Tommy Listella leading things off instead at third base. Mike Trout at center. Shohei Ohtani will DH. Albert Pujols at first. Cesar Puello's in left field. Cole Calhoun in right. Kevin Smith tonight behind the plate. Wilfredo Tovar replaces Fletcher at shortstop. He'll bat 8th. And then Luis Rengifo batting 9th, playing second base as they are taking on the 27-year-old left-hander, native of Winter Haven, Florida. It's Ryan Yarbrough on the mound.
Yeah, Yarbrough. Fastball is going to be 87-91 with those slider, cutter, and changeup. A lot of hitters have had success against him. Take a look at our Carl's Cam replay, especially Albert Pujols, Mike Trout, Cole Calhoun, 8 for 14. That's a .571 batting average. Overall, the Angels have hit him very well. .387 batting average against the lefty, who's not overpowering, so bring him in the strike zone and do some damage.
Halos out on the road this year, 14-17 away from Angel Stadium. The Rays, while they have the best record in baseball out on the road, they've played to an 18-16 mark here at the Trop. First one tonight is in there for a strike, and we're underway. That is Chris Conroy calling the balls and strikes tonight. James Hoy at first, the crew chief Doug Eddings at second, and Ryan Additon at third base, the umpiring crew for the weekend set. Stella hitting .303, 15 home runs and 39 runs batted in. Takes the breaking ball outside, and it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. 5 doubles for LaStella, .361 on base percentage. This is low, and it's a 2-1 count. Yarborough making his 4th start of the year, his 10th overall appearance. 5-2 with a 5.31 ERA, although he's pitched better since being recalled. This is his 4th start since being brought back up to the big leagues. That is ripped into right field. That'll go for extra bases. Long run toward the corner for Avisail Garcia. Stella strolls into second. He's got himself a leadoff double.
And another good swing against Yarborough for a member of the lineup for the Angels. 387 coming in. There's a fastball that got a lot of the play, and he lines it into the corner for a double, 6th of the season. Right away in scoring position for Trout. Elevated fastball in the strike zone, jumped on it.
Trout comes in batting .290. 18 home runs and 44 runs batted in. A rare game on Tuesday night for him in which he did not reach base. 0 for 4. Oh, 1. That is pulled toward third, and that is just foul.
That was a rocket.
Oh, it's a nice play by Robertson, the third baseman. Perhaps an even better play by Ryan Additon, the third base umpire, to get out of the way of it.
That's a very good move.
No balls, 2 strikes. A leadoff double for LaStella.
An elevated fastball here.
And it hits Trout.
Again hit with a pitch, Trout. Going back to a lot of high fastballs against Trout, and if you're pitching inside, the conversation is if you're going to miss off the plate, and he's hit once again. Right in that same area, that tricep area, he's been hit often.
Did he get around that pitch a little bit?
Yeah, because he didn't want to make a mistake with it. His fastball has been hit hard this year. Secondary pitches, pretty solid. Doesn't throw a ton of fastballs, but when he does, it's been hit hard, about 372 clip.
So Shohei comes up, 2 on, nobody out. DH hitting .256, 7 home runs, 23 RBIs. Outside.
Yeah, going back to, that's why I never liked that 0-2 pitch inside. Because you fight to get the 0-2 count on Trout. You think you can expand the strike zone, you throw that up and in fastball, you end up hitting him. 2 on.
Shows bunt. Takes a strike. Evened up at 1-1.
Looked like it was a little below the strike zone, as a matter of fact. Fastball, about a half a baseball or so below the knees.
One. Shohei drives one out toward left center field. Kiermaier going back and at the wall. Gone! Big fly. Ohtani-san, a 3-run shot. Halos take the early lead.
Boy, how quickly did that baseball go down? Anything hit towards Kiermaier, wherever he's situated, you always got to hold your breath to see if he would bring it back, but unable to do so. Not even get close to that wall as that ball was crushed by Shohei Ohtani. It is our top-tier play brought to you by Arco. After a pitch, it was called a strike, lower part of the strike zone, came back with a fastball, hard to the plate, and crushed by Ohtani. 8th home run now, 26 RBI. Goes right back to what we talked about in the opening, how well this club has swung the bat since Ohtani has returned to the everyday lineup.
Double hit by a pitch and a 3-run jack, and here's Albert. He will look at a fastball for a strike. Ohtani's 8th of the year, and now with 26 runs batted in.
Exit velocity of 110.6 miles per hour off the bat for Shohei. That's 5 home runs in his last 8 starts for Ohtani.
Albert takes a little bit low, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Well, it snaps a string, too, for Tampa Bay Rays starters. 9 straight games where starters allowed 2 earned runs or less for the Rays.
At least he got it out of the way early.
No doubt.
Yet.
It's a staff ERA of 2.95. That leads baseball.
Good count now for Albert to bring a fastball in the strike zone as well here.
And he draws the walk. So still nobody out. And to visit Kyle Snyder, the pitching coach, coming out. He's I would imagine, as a starting pitcher, Gooby, first batter rips a double. This is a lefty-lefty situation. Then all of a sudden, like you said, 0-2 to Trout, you end up hitting him. And then you get another hard hit baseball. You're trying to figure out, all right, what do I have left in the tank here, or in my bag of tricks to try to get these guys off my stuff right now.
And we talked about how well the Angels have brought pitchers of late in the strike zone. No chasing out of the strike zone. And this is a very good staff. You're talking about Tampa. And a score like this early on is very, very impressive. Saw it last time out against the Dodgers on Tuesday. The numbers for the Tampa Bay Rays pitching staff, starting staff, and you see the ERA first in baseball, strikeouts 4th, whip 3rd best. So they don't have many base runners, period. Already 4 with that and out here in the first.
Cuello takes inside. 2 balls, no strike to the former Ray. 16 games for the Rays in 2017. Nice job for the Angels. 15 for 33. Starting left fielder. Pujols, not a big lead at first.
And that hits Cuello. Another time he has been hit as well.
That got him in the knee, Gooby. A lot of times you see him pop right up and head down the line, but I got him pointed square, and now he's going to try to jog it off.
And more of a sprint it off down the line. And he's been pretty good as far as when he's been hit. He just walks down the line, but that one got him square. Cutter right on the knee area. He is tough.
It's the 6th time he's been hit by a pitch.
Already 6 times.
This is his 10th game.
Yes.
So 2 on, still nobody out. We're in the first.
Ron Hunt would be a big fan of his, as well as late great Don Baylor.
Cole hitting 242. We'll look at a strike. Oh, a derisive round of applause by the Rays faithful.
There was a lot of New Yorkers who transplant down here to Tampa area at St. Pete.
Pujols at second, Cuello at first, 3-0 on the Shohei Ohtani blast to left center.
That's a cool view.
Rays off to strike. 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders to Calhoun. I imagine he's going to try another one a little bit further off the plate now. See if Cole can make good contact with it.
Ball and 2 strikes.
It's about 67% of all pitches that Garbo throws is something off speed, whether it's a slider, cutter, or changeup.
Yarbrough's thrown 21 pitches so far, 12 balls, 9 strikes. He's allowed 2 hits. He's also hit 2 batters and walked a man. 1-2. It's downstairs.
Really getting around his slider. It's almost as if you're a hitter right now. You can track that baseball out of his hands, even as a left-handed batter. Lefty's only hitting with 217 coming into the game against him. But as you try to get a feel for your pitches, you can see that baseball a little bit longer out of your hand as a left-handed batter than normal against a lefty pitcher.
Now it gets away from Zunino. And it's a full count. Another new baseball put into play.
Shohei Ohtani, 3-run home run off the lefty. Tommy La Stella, a double off the lefty. Now Cole with a 3-2 count with 2 on and no one out here.
And he strikes him out. 1 down.
It appeared that Cole pulled off a little bit because that was a hittable cutter. Heart of the plate, this elevated enough to get a swing and miss from Cole Calhoun, but the pitch he would love to see somewhere down the road in this game as well.
Here's Kevin Smith, Angels catcher tonight. Takes slow. Yarbrough, obviously not a guy that's going to overpower you. Kevin hitting an even 300 with a home run and 7 RBIs. Good hack by Kevin, fouls it back. 89 right over the heart of the plate, center cut.
Smith hitting .412 versus left-handed pitching. That was a swing against that lefty that looked like it was going to go up even higher as far as the batting average.
One takes inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pujols the base runner at second. Puey over at first. Be the 28th pitch for Yarbrough this inning. Smith fouls it off. Two balls, 2 strikes.
As much as he has struggled in this inning, you got to try to add on some more runs as well. The other day against the Dodgers, get 5 runs in the first inning, and that was it. Had to battle all the way through to hold on to it.
Smith goes down chasing the off-speed pitch. 2 outs.
Let's go back to Shohei Ohtani's 3-run home run. Let's take a look at our StatCast. AI powered by AWS. Exit velocity of 110.6 miles per hour. The average as far as home run and exit velocity about 104.1, but that went 414-foot distance estimated. Speaking of AI, once aspired to be a rap artist when he was playing in the NBA, but it was shut down before his career ended.
Wilfredo Tovar 3 for 18. Last minute replacement for David Fletcher. Austin saying that didn't feel like Fletcher's sore shoulder. Who he's out taking batting practice and ground balls today. It's going to keep him out of the lineup long. It feels like David could be back in there tomorrow as Tovar fouls it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bit tardy on that pitch.
He had some pretty good swings in batting practice today. I was watching hit the ball to right center field, driving left center field. He's come up in some big situations to drive in some runs. This is a big spot for Tovar right now.
Bounces this one to short. Go to second base. Force out Puello for the third out. The Angels strike for 3 on the Shohei Ohtani 3-run home run, his 8th of the season. Tyler Skaggs will take the mound with the early lead here at St. Petersburg. As we start the bottom of the first, take a look at Kevin Cash's lineup. The Rays at 41-26, a half game back. The New York Yankees in the American League East. It'll be Avi Garcia leading things off in right field. Tommy Pham is the left fielder. Brandon Lau, the second baseman. Yandy Diaz at DH. Travis d'Arnaud at first base. Willie Adames is the shortstop. Kevin Kiermaier at center field. Daniel Robertson at third base. And Mike Zunino, the former Mariner, is batting ninth, doing the catching. Tyler Skaggs making his 12th start of the season. Coming into play tonight, 4-6 with a 4.97 ERA.
Yeah, fastball 90-94, curveball, changeup for Skaggs.
4th career start against the Rays for Skaggs. 0-2 with a 9.39 ERA. Second start in this ballpark. Avisail Garcia. 301, has 11 doubles, a triple, 11 home runs, and he's driven home 29. The first one's down and in. Done a really nice job for the Rays on the offensive side of things. In that leadoff spot. Chases. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's another pitch I think Tyler has to use a little bit more so.
Broken bat, little looper toward the shortstop area with the shift on. Rengifo makes the call on the catch, 1 down. That barrel ended up back on the backstop.
And my go-tos for Tyler right on cue as far as good location usage of his fastball when he's made mistakes with his fastball. That's the heart of the plate. That is when he's been hit this season. Batting average against his fastball about 281. When he locates it well, it sets up everything. He's got the ability to hit the corners with it, 94 miles an hour, upper part of the strike zone like he did there, the jam Garcia, and then sets up his changeup and his curveball. That fastball running in after a changeup the pitch before shatters the bat. Pop up the Rengifo.
Ball and a strike on Tommy Pham, the left fielder. 288 average with 9 home runs, 26 runs batted in. 399 on base percentage. Cue this one towards second base. Rengifo. Nothing wrong with soft contact. Nope. 2 down. Take a look at the Angels on the defensive side of things. And it looks like this. With Puello in left, Trout at center, Calhoun at right. The infield with La Stella, Tovar, Rengifo, and Pujols from third to first. And Smith behind the plate.
Take a look at the Humana team prevent defense with Anderson Simmons out of the lineup at the shortstop position. You got David Fletcher playing it on the game's end for the 6th start tonight. Alfredo Tovar playing shortstop. No errors. He's turned 3 double plays so far this year. Cozart and Rengifo have also played a couple games at short, filling in for Anderson Simmons, who is not that far away from returning to the lineup. Tovar instrumental in turning that 3-6-1 double play on Monday to end that game against the Dodgers.
Ball and a strike on Lau. Cut through that one. It's 1-2. Second baseman hitting 284. 14 home runs, 43 runs batted in. 43 games last year for the Rays at 233. Rookie status still intact through this year. Since 14 doubles. OPS at 884. this one out toward right center field. Base hit.
Pretty good piece of hitting.
Yeah, went down and got it. We'll stop right there as Cole gets it back in quickly. A 2-out single for Loudon to bring up Yandy Diaz.
See why he's been such a solid hitter this year, even against the lefty. Stays back, keeps his hands back, and hits a pretty tough pitch. Fastball running towards the outside part of the plate, went down and got it. Good leverage on that swing as he lines it into center field.
Diaz, the DH, 272 on the season, takes outside. 22 extra base hits, 11 doubles, a triple, 10 home runs. He's driven home 25. To an 0. Decent lead for Lau. The Rays will run. Leaning a little bit. Diaz cuts through that one. It's 2-1. Sorry, give me 40 stolen bases. There's 5th in the American League.
Tell by that swing, Diaz was trying to pull that baseball 2-0 count. Even though it was a fastball, a well-located fastball from Skaggs. Skaggs also with 2 pickoffs this year. Now with a pretty decent sized lead again.
3 stolen bases on the season.
So far, Skaggs has him leaning back to first base, though.
Yeah, and I was going to say, too, I mean, you got a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the first, 2 outs. Focus got to be here, right?
Yep.
Because you don't want a 2-run blast, and all of a sudden you got momentum shifted.
You don't want to give any life here. You don't even worry about that base runner. You worry about that batter at the plate who's got good power.
And Diaz works the walk. So 2-out single, followed by the base on balls. Travis d'Arnaud coming to the plate. Tyler's had a couple of starts in which he's allowed a total of 10 runs allowed. Start against Seattle and Oakland, a couple of losses. But the last time out, just didn't quite have it. Lasted just 4 innings. That was against the Athletics. 4 walks now when they go with 4 strikeouts. Angels taking him to a 3-0 lead on the Ohtani home run. Trying to get through this first inning with a shutdown frame. d'Arnaud, the first baseman. 20th game since joining the Rays. He was slightly over anxious on that breaking ball. No balls and a strike.
What if you off-speed pitch his first pitch? Neat sequence for Skaggs. A couple change-ups, curveball. Slow curveball. He's anticipating a fastball. And right off the ankle. And as much as you would want to go back inside after you see a batter foul one off an ankle or a foot, d'Arnaud is set up. He's still looking for the pitch on the inside part of the plate. He's more susceptible to change-up going away or even a fastball away.
Down and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-1. Count off. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up for Skaggs and the Angels. Trying to put up that 0 after 3 runs in the first inning. He had a 3-run home run by Shohei Ohtani.
Lau at second base. Andy Diaz at first. And just like that, Skaggs at 20 pitches. Break the ball down and in. Full count. The base runners will get a head start.
You feel that Skaggs has to come in with a fastball now. He's got to locate it well.
Runners go 3-2, and he popped him up. Tovar can't find it. Listella is there, and he'll make the catch. Tovar had no idea where that baseball was at. Fortunate. There's the shutdown inning. 3-0 Angels. We're headed to the second.
Now it's time for my Hyundai for the game today, going to the Florida-Georgia line. May we all, total team effort needed today to beat a very, very good Tampa Ray ball club. The offense, right away, jump on the board with a 3-run home run. Looking for the pitching staff and defense to do the same.
Popped up into foul territory toward the bullpen area, and Avisail Garcia, nice job of sticking with it and ducking out of the way of Tommy Pham just in case there was a collision there. One down. Not an easy play.
Late communication there and a loud yell by Garcia to make the play. That's a big man. You want to get out of the way of him, that's for sure, if you're an infielder going towards him. Lau got out of the way at the right time.
One out, nobody on. Here's Tommy Listella. Led off the game with a double and scored. 6th double of the year for Tommy. Little dribbler trying to chase that outside pitch. And it was corralled by Darno. 2 down.
Mike Trout coming to the plate. Now it's time for the Direct TV Best in Class. And what Trout has done in this ballpark. Entering today, 19 games, batting average of .333, but 6 home runs, 12 RBI, but more important thing as well, 17 runs scored for Trout in 19 games here at the Trop.
Don't we just cut and paste that graphic
every field?
For every field? Yeah, essentially, right?
he's turned into a pretty good player.
Trout late on that one. No balls to strike. Hit by a pitch in the first inning.
That is for the 9th time this year Trout has been hit.
Is that off-speed pitch? Fell back. One ball, 2 strikes.
Coming back inside now with a fastball.
And he got him with a fastball of 1-2-3. Second inning for Yarbrough. We head to the bottom of the frame. Angels still on top. Angel Stadium with the Coca-Cola Family Fun Pack for only $44. Get 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, and 4 soft drinks. For more information on that Coca-Cola Friends and Family Fun Pack, Gooby, where do they go?
Angels.com/funpack.
You are a fun pack kind of guy.
Oh, yes, I am.
3-0 Angels here in the second inning. Adames, Kiermaier, Robertson. 6, 7, and 8. Adames, a shortstop, hitting .248. 9 doubles, triple, 6 home runs, and 19 runs batted in. The Rays team that last year was 90-72. They've come out of the chute once again with terrific pitching.
They've swung the bats well.
They've swung the bats well. They signed Avi Garcia as a free agent. He's done a nice job here. He's thrived. They've got some young players in Lau, Adames, Pham, Kiermaier, of course, in center field. This is fouled off. Now remains at 1-2.
They're a club offensively, but leads and hitting the ball in the air. As far as the launch angle, so they are susceptible to swing and misses on elevated fastballs, as well as you'll see a lot of pop-ups during the course of the game against Rays batters.
And he'll go down swinging on the off-speed pitch. First strikeout of the night for Tyler Skaggs. One down. You mentioned that launch angle stuff. They haven't hit a lot of home runs. This is breaking ball.
Well, back to my go-tos, it was set up because it was a good fastball before that. Outer half. Backdoor curveball, swing and miss. Always a threat to drag or push bunt as well, as Kiermaier runs very well.
254 on the season. Breaking ball got him out in front. Kind of bounced up and hit him in the chest. Ten home runs, 4 triples. Right, 10 doubles, pardon me, 4 triples, 8 home runs, 30 runs batted in. Shift on. Quasi shift with Tovar shading up the middle, so big hole on the left side. Tommy about even with the bag at third. And he'll beat the shift. Big turn, holds there. That's a 1-out single.
Stayed back on that baseball, hit the ball on the ground. Something they would have been practicing and trying to stay away from as a team for the most part, as far as a ground ball rate. 46.2% Rays hitters, 4th highest, and launch angle 9.8 degrees, 4th lowest. They've been practicing it. They started in spring training as far as trying to lift the baseball in the air. Well, sometimes a pitcher won't allow you to do all those things as far as where you're throwing and where you're locating pitches against them.
Daniel Robertson behind in the count at 0-1.
So what they were doing in spring training, you see the screens there as far as trying to make sure they hit the ball over the screen in the air as far as drills in spring training. Remember over the years watching even Kevin Long was a hitting coach with the Yankees. They would bring hitters over, whether it's lefty or righty. They were really trying to get them, especially if you're a left-handed batter, to pull the ball at the new Yankee Stadium. And drills you can do it as far as getting that barrel of the bat out quicker by putting screens up there to make sure you don't let that ball get too deep as far as trying to pull the ball of a left-handed batter. The Rays here trying to make sure they'd be able to lift the baseball in the air and get above those screens.
Work in progress. 9th in the American League in home runs, 9th in runs scored. It's a balance that you've got to find. This is a team that a couple of years ago set a new team record for home runs, but they didn't score a lot of runs. They didn't have guys on base. So you kind of have to have a combination of both. It takes quite a few solo home runs to win baseball games.
But still, when you think about the idea of practicing that,
no doubt,
it's pretty cool when teams do that, try something new, and the Rays have always been that club.
Robertson goes down chasing a pitch up and out of the strike zone, 2 down.
For me, though, that's the neutralizer, a high fastball. And that's a good one there from Skaggs. Hard when you talk about trying to lift the baseball to be able to do that on something elevated.
Mid pitch was by him. Here's Mike Zunino. Back in his home state. Being acquired from the Mariners. 176. 10 extra base hits, 17 runs batted in. Tanita last year with Seattle hit .201. 20 home runs and 44 runs batted in. 1 ball with strike.
All those years over with Seattle, has always been a guess hitter. Keep them off balance. Stay away from fastball counts.
There goes Kiermaier. Smith's throw is one hops. And out of the glove of Rengifo. An interesting stolen base attempt for Kevin Kiermaier, in that as Skaggs was coming set, he was kind of leaning back toward first base, actually took a step back toward first and then took off to second.
If Rengifo was able to catch that baseball, I think they got him. Not the ideal jump you would want.
Kiermaier in score position, 12th stolen base of the year.
Kevin Smith much better this year as far as throwing at base stealers, 25%.
Breaking ball, popped up. Middle of the infield, Tyler pointing at it. And that will actually catch. Makes sense.
Yes.
The whole pointing thing, I never understood it. Just catch the ball and go into the dugout. We're heading to the third. 30,000 fans in attendance. Trout number 27 cooler backpack, courtesy of your Colt probiotic drink. For information on it and for tickets, go to angels.com/promotions. The old Ray Tank.
Yes. Pretty cool down there.
Didn't Ken French go swimming in that Ray Tank? Something that maybe Patrick O'Neill might have to do
I think
this weekend. As Shohei lines one out to left field, and that will hit the wall. One hop to Kiermaier. Shohei on his way to second. He's got himself a double. Home run and a double, so he's halfway to the cycle, Gooby.
Love how he ran the bases too. Turned on the afterburners once he saw Kiermaier get to that wall quickly. A one-hop shot the other way for Ohtani. So both baseballs he allowed to get deeper in the strike zone and crush the other way. Cutter, but it was about thigh high, outer part of the plate, and one hops the wall. Ohtani right there realizes he's got to turn it on, especially Kiermaier with his throwing arm, slides in with a double in scoring position for Albert Pujols.
Albert walked in the first inning. Yarbrough had himself a 1-2-3 second, including a strikeout of Trout, after facing 8 batters in the first. Two balls, no strikes.
23rd walk of the season for Pujols. More patient this year.
Two-one. Another fastball. 2-2. Double by Ohtani, his second of the year. He'll go with 8 home runs.
Spot where Albert may have to deal with a cutter down and in or a slider.
Three infielders on the left side. Full count. Puello's on deck. Lau trying to keep Ohtani close to the bag at second. Payoff pitch. Albert pulls this one to the left side. Nice sliding stop by Adames. One down.
You're watching Adames last year against the Angels in that shortstop position. A very strong, accurate throwing arm. It's a long throw across the diamond to get Pujols to first base. He's able to get to that baseball, gets up quickly, he's able to gather himself, and a firm throw to first. Showing the range, showing the balance, and then the arm strength.
Puello hit by a pitch in the first inning. Breaks his bat, pops one foul. Missing it was Darno, not going to get there. Goes into the seats. Puello on his way back to get some new lumber. No balls and a strike. 2 hit batters for Yarbrough in that first inning. Also walked a man. Did settle down after hitting Puello, putting a couple of men on with a 3-0 deficit. Struck out Calhoun, struck out Smith, and then got Tovar to ground into the inning-ending fielder's choice.
.379 OPS for Puello. Skaggs looking on. You can see the offense add on a few more here.
0-1 pitch, ground ball to Dallas. Low throw, and Darno digs it out.
I feel like he was thinking about making that throw to third base with Ohtani going to the bag with Robertson covering.
So 2 outs and a man at third base now. Cole coming up.
Ohtani going. And there is a play there at third base. Instead goes across the diamond. 1 hop throw. Darno able to make that play. But by Ohtani being safe, now can score on a number of different ways, including a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Cole struck out swinging in the first inning. Breaking ball popped up near the dugout. Zunino. And the Angels leave a man in scoring position after the leadoff double by Shohei Ohtani, but still on top 3-0. Cup continues Sunday on. All eyes will be on Alex Morgan, Megan Rapinoe, and Carly Lloyd as the U.S. women's national team faces off against Chile at 8:30 a.m. Pacific. All matches live on Fox, FS1, and streaming on Fox Sports app. Top of the order for the Rays here in the third. Garcia, Pham, and Lau. Garcia, a little soft liner to Rengifo in the first. 0 for 1. I mean, to me, if there was ever a pitch from a pitcher's perspective that tells you what kind of stuff you have, it would be that last fastball that he just threw to Garcia and the reaction that Garcia had to it. Because you can look at scouting reports and pitch to the scouting reports all you want, but from a catcher's perspective or a pitcher's perspective, you got to sit there and say, all right, wait a second. He's not trying to punch at the right field. He's late on that pitch.
And he's trying to pull that ball.
Right.
So you throw a changeup like he did or a fastball back away. But you got to keep it down though.
Downstairs, 3-1. And I think that's what gets lost a little bit in today's game, is that you're not really following what's happening with your eyes and kind of feel free to deviate from the game plan if the hitter dictates.
That's why I love Kyle Hendricks from the Chicago Cubs. Very smart pitcher, very smart young man, but he watches what hitters do and their approaches against him every pitch he throws. So you can have all the data you want. Well, this guy doesn't hit a break ball in a certain part of the zone, but if he's he's swinging off awkward, it pitches away, certain spots, you go with it. The batter will tell you from almost the first pitch you throw, the first swing you see, what they're going to do against you that night. Now, they will make adjustments, and you make adjustments as well as the game progresses, but that's your information you need, the eye test, when you're on the mound, my opinion.
Nice get it over breaking ball against Tommy Pham to get ahead of the count. Pham grounded out in the first. Garcia will run as well. 6 stolen bases, has been caught twice.
Pham is a guy that doesn't chase a whole lot of pitches. Between Trout and Pham, top 4 in the American League as far as not chasing pitches. His 15.5% chase rate. So even with a 1-2 count, he still stays within his game plan. So it's got to be close enough to the plate and work for that soft contact, see if you get a ground ball double play.
Breaking ball hit towards second. One hopper, Rengifo feeds Tovar, and that turns into an easy double play, 2 down.
And soft contact. Good play by Rengifo, stays with it, flips it over to Tovar, 4-6-3, double play. And Rengifo's getting better and better with the glove. Tovar turning another double play.
You hear the phrase so often about slowing the game down, and you used it a number of times from a pitcher's perspective, but speaking about Luis Rengifo, as that breaking ball's in there for a strike. He's not as, I guess the term I would use would be hyper.
Yeah,
he's
or,
not as
or
hyper
jumping
with his feet.
Yep.
You know, quick, happy feet. Just kind of slowing it down a little bit.
And you have a tendency as a young player because you think, okay, I'm in the major leagues. These guys do everything better. Well, it's the same game.
Right.
It's how you, as you said, Victor, slow the game down. Whether you're at the plate, you're on the mound, or in the field. The better chance you're loose. That means your body, your feet, your hands, the better chance you're going to make a play defensively.
Lau cuts through that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He had a single into center field the first.
And every time I hear you say Lau, I just think of Charlie Lau.
Yeah.
One of the all-time great hitting coaches.
Spelled L-O-W-E, but pronounced Lau. Breaking ball, and that's
that looked
pretty
like
good
a lower
pitch.
part of the strike zone strike.
Yeah. It's 2-2.
Slow curve in the strike zone, not where Kevin Smith is catching, it's where it's crossing the front of the plate.
The Rays have 2 minor leaguers with the same last name, but pronounced Low.
Low.
Full count.
Boy, George Brett, when he made his speech, he got put in the Hall of Fame at Cooperstown. He basically said the reason why he was there, Charlie Lau and his theory of hitting. Hal McRae was another disciple of Charlie Lau.
And down goes Lau, blows that fastball right by him. Tyler picks up his 3rd strikeout. We're through 3. Angels up 3-0. Today we're participating in the home run. Every home run in this game raises money for prostate cancer research. So far, $1.26 million has been raised in the challenge. You can make a pledge by going online to homerunchallenge.org. Shohei Ohtani contributing. The home run in the first inning. That's a beautiful shot right there. Why don't we do the game from there?
Yes.
You all right with that?
Yes.
That's okay with you?
Yeah.
Heights, not so much.
No. Well, as long as it don't go way out there. As long as it's right around the bay and the dock areas, I'm good. Not rough seas out a little
How about we
further.
just jump on you and I on a wave runner?
Yeah, that would work out well. That should be one of our openings here in the next 3 days.
This one's lifted out to left field. Smith out in front of the off-speed pitch. Kevin in time for the first out of the 4th. 0 for 2 tonight. 4 straight retired by Yarbrough. since the leadoff double by Shohei in the third inning. And brings up Wilfredo Tovar, fielder's choice to end the first inning. Tovar now 3 for 19 since joining the big club. Good hack, fouls it back. Four-game series. Angels will have 3 lefties to start. Andrew Heaney tomorrow, Jose Suarez on Saturday, Griffin Canning on Sunday. Angels will face a pretty good lefty tomorrow night, Blake Snell.
Reigning Cy Young Award winner in the American League. Dominating stuff. Well, he's made a few more mistakes this year. He was unhittable last year.
Speaking of unhittable, how about Verlander? 15 strikeouts. Did that surprise you that that's a career high for him?
Yeah, I would think he'd be around that 18,
right?
19, the way he can run that fastball upstairs.
I saw that headline, Zanito grabs that in foul territory. I'm thinking, really?
I mean, the pace he's on as far as his whip this year is incredible. Well under 1 base runner per inning. And he's not as if he's a 26-year-old pitcher anymore.
No spring chicken. Takes downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Speaking of chicken, we were talking about Wade Boggs' number being retired.
Speaking of chicken.
By the Tampa Bay Rays. His ritual before every game was make sure he had some kind of chicken.
Yep. A little strange to see that number retired. Tovar flares one out to right field. Garcia's playing shallow, makes the catch. 2 down. Previous high for Verlander, by the way, 14 strikeouts. We've done it 4 times.
Wade Boggs picked up his 3,000th hit as a member of the Devil Rays.
Yeah, but he's from Florida, right?
Yep.
He's from
Yes.
the area.
Yes.
I think that's local boy. Done good. Finished off here. And the only other number they have retired here, number 66 for Don Zimmer. Rengifo, fly ball to right field, the second. There are the numbers. 4-2, of course, retired by Major League Baseball for Jackie Robinson. 1-0. It's a fastball for a strike. Top of the order, Listell on deck.
I was thinking of Jackie Robinson. We've seen highlights of his career, but if you get a chance to read any books about Jackie Robinson, amazing person and athlete. How great he was at everything he did.
Maybe got away with one.
We'll go change up now after that high fastball.
Almost looked like Yarbrough prior to that pitch kind of spun the baseball, put it in the glove, knowing what he wanted to throw. So it's already set up. You shake off to that point.
I mean, a fastball just missed. Well, we thought it was in the strike zone. Why would you not go in another fastball, even go a little higher as a hitter? You're more apt to go after it.
Full count.
Bottom line, like you were talking about earlier, Victor, a hitter will let you know what pitch should be the pitch you go with next. And you hear the oohs and the ahs in the stands about that pitch. It was borderline a strike on a fastball up, then you go change up down.
Just off the plate, he gets the call. Rengifo down on strikes. A 1-2-3, fourth inning. Angels still on top.
Sports West is brought to you by Nissan. Choose Nissan today for great offers on our most exciting lineup ever. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
Halos up 3-0 as we begin the bottom of the fourth. Gorgeous night here in St. Petersburg. Tyler Skaggs with 3 strikeouts so far. Yandy Diaz, the DH, had a walk in the first inning. No official at bat for him. .278 on the season.
Well, it's mislocation by a lot. Fastball. Kevin Smith shakes it. Okay, you got away with it. It's all right. It's a strike.
It's going to happen.
Yep. Big thing is you don't want to let that bother you. He didn't put it in play. That's the thing you got to remember, whether you're a pitcher or a hitter, you're still a human being and you will make some mistakes. You will swing at pitches out of the strike zone, or you'll throw pitches that miss your location. It's how you respond right back is the key.
This is popped up, shallow right field. Rengifo, long run, cutting out there, makes the catch. Nice play, 1 down.
Great angle. As we talked about earlier, getting better and better, slowing the game down. The angle taken for that pop-up off the bat looked like that was going to fall in nicely for a base hit on a good pitch. The distance covered, under control, runs it down. Auditioned for a number of Tampa Bay Buccaneers were here today, throwing out the first pitch. So he said, just in case you need me.
Darno, the first baseman, popped down his first time up. No balls, 2 strikes. Petersburg, Florida. We had a power outage here, and apparently there's a fire at a local substation, so we're waiting to hear back from police and the fire department, but it appears as if that maybe we are very close to getting back into getting this game underway. We're at the bottom of the fourth inning. The Angels up by the score of 3-0 with 2 outs. Pardon me, 1 out. Tyler Skaggs was on the mound facing Travis Darno, and that's when the power outage happened here, and we hope that things are all right. The lights have been on here. The power's been back here at the Trop for about 10-15 minutes now, but they're waiting to get clearance from the city before proceeding, just in case there were any more power outages. And Gubicza, how does this affect a pitcher?
Focus has to be. You can't worry about it. Feel as if it was a long inning. You're waiting and see if your team is going to score some runs and still have that attack mode going if you're Tyler Skaggs. Don't worry about it. Just take it as a breather and realize you're up 3-0 in this game. You have a chance for the Angels to win and yourself to pick up a W.
So he'll get as many pitches as necessary to get warmed up here. The Angels scoring 3 times in the first inning with the home run by Shohei Ohtani. And have had, since that point, 3 base runners via the walk, a hit batter, and a double, but nothing else, as Yarbrough has settled down a little bit and has kind of calmed things down after things kind of sped up on them in the first inning. As far as the Rays are concerned, they've had a couple of base runners on board through the first couple of innings. You can call the third inning for Tyler Skaggs a rather easy one, in that he had a leadoff walk to Avisail Garcia, but they got a double play ball and then struck out Brandon Lau. And here in the fourth inning, got Yandy Diaz to the little pop-up to shallow right field. So he's got 3 1/3 with 2 hits allowed, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. He's thrown 58 pitches. And it's fortunate that they're starting this game back up now, because I think you get to a certain point, right? Like a rain delay, where you just say to your starting pitchers, all right, that's enough. You've sat for too long in order to crank it back up.
Yeah, you go in, you change that undershirt underneath the uniform, you maybe even get a new uniform top itself. And when you're warm, get a couple stretches with your shoulder. A lot of times that weighted baseball you're having in the locker room, use that, and then get right back out there realizing you have a chance to pick up a W. That's your mindset right now as a starting pitcher.
It's the second time this has happened here in the Tampa and St. Petersburg area. It's happened in Major League Baseball as well. A couple of times. Happened at Qualcomm Stadium back in July of 2001. It suspended the game between the Diamondbacks and the Padres. And, that would be an issue. Qualcomm Stadium. And then on July of 2015 at Nationals Park, the game had to be suspended as well. And tonight,
yes,
just the lights went out just like that. They flickered for a little bit, and then they complete blackout here. It's a good thing we have cell phone lights.
A little journey.
Yeah, a little journey. Worked out well. So once Tyler's ready to go, we'll get this game underway once again, and looks like he is ready to go now. 0-2 count on d'Arnaud with one out here in the fourth inning.
Very fortunate that Tyler Skaggs wasn't ready to deliver the baseball. Or if the ball was put in play.
It's like he was getting ready to start the windup at that point. One ball, two strikes on d'Arnaud. Popped out of the first inning. There's a called strike three. Two down.
And I'm looking with a changeup. That's been a very effective pitch for him tonight, his changeup. So that a lot early in the count between that and his curveball. Just in the conversation I had with Tyler Skaggs in between his starts, said he had to go back to using that pitch more often.
Big swing by Adames, who struck out leading off the second inning.
Boy, change up first pitch, slow backdoor curveball.
Upstairs with the fastball. It's 1-2. Tight. That'll brush you back a little bit.
That's a hitter tracking something down after a high fastball to pitch before. That's a good pitch.
Just missed a little bit low, apparently. It's a good spot, though.
Yeah, it was.
Full count. Kiermaier on deck. Here's the payoff. Breaking ball, hit toward short. Tovar's got it.
Some soft contact against Tyler Skaggs.
It was a long bottom of the fourth inning. The Angels still up 3-0. Shohei Ohtani coming up. He's due up third in the fifth inning. And the 2019 Google MLB All-Star ballot is now open. Rock the ballot. Help send your Angels to Angel All-Stars, I should say, to Cleveland this summer, new this year after the first round of voting. The top 3 players at each position will advance to a special election to determine the All-Star starters. Vote daily at angels.com/vote and on Google by searching for your favorite Angel or MLB Vote.
A couple of Angels leaders in that voting. Tommy La Stella, followed by Mike Trout. Both coming up here in the 5th inning.
Stella double to lead off the game, grounded out in the 2nd inning, so he's 1 for 2. 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 hit batters for Yarbrough. Popped up. Adames puts it away for the first out.
Yarbrough's not a power pitcher, so you wouldn't think that long delay would really hurt him. The only thing that could come into play is location of his secondary pitches. He's not going to be up there throwing upper 90s to begin with, so he's just still that good feel as far as using his changeup and cutter.
Mike hit by a pitch and scored a run in the 1st inning, struck out in the 2nd. Trout fouls it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Shohei on deck. Here's the 1-1. Trout hooks one out to left field. Making the play on it is Tommy Pham.
Shohei Ohtani coming to the plate. Let's take a look at our tools of the trade. Brought to you by Ram Trucks. Get balance much better. Get through the baseball of late for Shohei Ohtani. Not wasting any energy. Keeping that hip tucked in. Eyes on the baseball. And driving that Dodger series. The home run on Tuesday. Today, same thing. Not a lot of wasted energy to get through the baseball exceptionally well. 5th home run in his last 8 starts. Feet, step, hip, and then hands through the baseball. Much, much more fluid.
Both hits tonight out toward left center field. Homered in the 1st inning, 8th of the year. Doubled in the 3rd, his 2nd of the season. One ball, 1 strike.
Oh, softer pitches this time. He's hit 2 baseballs hard. It was a fastball and a cutter.
Just pulled off that one. 22. Two on the way, and that misses low. Full count.
So nothing but slow sliders here in this at bat.
Yarbrough's retired 8 straight since that leadoff double by Shohei in the 3rd. Pujols on deck. And now the payoff. Breaking ball. They hook this one into the right field corner. See if he can get a triple out of it. Shohei is going to try to go to 3rd. Absolutely. Long run for Avi Garcia. And we're almost to the cycle. All he needs is a single.
Stand up triple. 1st of the year for Shohei Ohtani. 3rd of his career. And a little smile on his face for Shohei. Another breaking ball. Went down and got it. Got a little bit more of the plate just over the glove of Travis d'Arnaud. And down in the corner, and it settled down there. And with the speed of Shohei Ohtani, just cruises in for a triple.
So man at third with 2 outs. Albert 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out. .235 on the season. Yarbrough at 78 pitches, 48 of it strikes. That almost hits him. But I like the fact that because he's not overpowering and he throws a lot of cutters, that he's not afraid to pitch inside and move guys off the plate. If he hits him, he hits him.
He has to, especially when you're relying a lot on your changeup going down and away.
And Albert hammers one out to deep left field, no doubt about it. Big fly for Albert Pujols. 5-0 Angels.
Jesus Feliciano is not going to catch that one. We showed him in batting practice catching 3 straight fly balls from Albert. Well, no one's catching that one close to that baseball. That ball was covered by Albert Pujols.
Wow. 145th career home run for Pujols. And his 200th as an Angel.
Well, congratulations on that one. To the name 6 in Major League history to homer 200 or more times with 2 different teams. Albert Pujols joins that list now. Went with a changeup, got the plate, and Albert, wow, did he cover that.
Puello takes inside. Actually on the inside corner. 0-2. Triple followed by the home run with 2 outs in the 5th inning. 5-0 Angels.
Exit velocity 107 miles per hour off the bat for Pujols. Now just 15 home runs away from Willie Mays on the all-time home run list. 2019 RBIs in his career for Pujols. And just 10 hits away from Tony Gwynn on the all-time hit list now.
Bouncer to third. Robertson has it across the diamond. Puello retired for the 3rd out, but Shohei Ohtani picks up his first triple of the year with 2 outs, and that set up the Albert Pujols blast to left field. Probably 200 or more home. 2 different teams. Albert becoming the 6th player in Major League history to do that.
Just another extra base hit for Pujols. Nice and relaxed during batting practice today, and he was crushing the baseball as well. Having fun with Jesus Feliciano as far as hitting some baseballs to left center to center field. It's good to see that from Albert.
Ground ball to the right side, and Skaggs flips it over to first base. 1 down. Kiermaier had a base hit in the 2nd inning, so he's 1 for 2. Robertson struck out in the 2nd. He's 0 for 1.
Boys, he had a feel for whether it's his curveball or changeup on the first pitch.
Robertson pulls one through the left side. Off speed pitch, a little bit up. He's on board. Falls down, rounding first.
One of the few baseballs actually hit hard against Skaggs tonight. Just stayed up on the outside part of the plate, but stayed up. And Robertson did a nice job at hitting that one well the hole between short and third, and then he goes down as he was trying to round the bases. Albert helped him up with that helmet and laughed at him as he got back to the bag. Had a little fun together there on that one.
Here's Zunino. He'll pull this one into left field. Robertson heading to third base, and he is going to be stopped there. Zunino with a double, his 7th of the year, and the Rays have 2 on with 1 out in the 5th.
Fastball that cut back a little bit on him, and 89-mile-an-hour fastball. He's been between 89 and 92 today for the most part with his fastball velocity. A lot of times when you're warming up in a bullpen before the game, you don't feel like you're having that normal velo on your fastball, that you throw more curveballs and change-ups, and that's what he has done this evening. And the 5th inning has been a struggle for Tyler Skaggs this year as he tries to get through this inning.
Good pitch.
He's allowed 12 earned runs and 8 1/3 innings pitched in the 5th inning.
And what is that? I mean, what causes that?
Just a lot of times mentally you feel I don't have the same stuff, velocity on my fastball, so you go away from what has been effective for you. And his fastball, even there, even though it's only 90, it's still very effective on the hands of a batter.
Down to chase an off-speed pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Avisail Garcia, the right fielder, a little soft line out in the first, walked in the third.
In the last inning, Tyler got ahead of the count 0-2 on all 3 batters. Ahead of the count here, 0-2.
Off speed. A little too good of a breaking ball, meaning in the zone.
Yeah, you want that below, especially when you see a hitter swing at the pitch before in the dirt. You just have to have trust in your catcher. Kevin Smith is going to keep it in front.
Infield back, up 5-0. Robertson at third, Zunino at second base. Another 0-2. Fastball up and away.
Your mindset would be fastball in, up and in. But if you don't feel comfortable or as confident with the pitch, go with that curveball in the dirt.
All right, so now you're 2-2. I know you still have options. You got a guy up there who's trying to pull the baseball. Do you throw the changeup away?
Yeah. He's a run producer. And batters that are aggressive, that see 2 RBIs out there, you use that against them and throw a changeup off the plate down. Give the illusion it's in the strike zone, start it on the corner, and fade it off the plate.
Two. Fastball away, full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. Helped him out. There's that aggressiveness you were talking about. I mean, that's a pitch that's way off the plate on a fastball, and he's starting to swing at it. He'll get himself out.
Yes. Remember facing George Bell, and he was about as good as hitters you're going to find, but those spots where he saw that man at third and man at second, that's 2 RBIs for him. That's his That's his bread and butter. You use that against him. I would try to break the ball well out of the strike zone, and he would chase. Change up here.
Called strike 3, got him a fastball and got the call. That pitch looked like it was up and out of the strike zone. Garcia doesn't like it.
I don't blame him.
2 down.
Fastball definitely above the strike zone. That's the pitch I was talking about earlier when the 1-2 count.
When he went, no, the 0-2. When he went fastball up.
And then it come right back in with another fastball there.
1-2. My bad.
Because most hitters, especially now, don't think pitchers are going to back a fastball in with another fastball. They're starting tracking down and away or an off-speed pitch.
Because even what you're saying is that even in that situation, if you miss and he doesn't swing, you're 2-2, but now you've given him something else to think about.
Yeah, because then he thinks, I don't know if he's coming back in again.
Right.
And now all of a sudden that outer part of the plate is a little bit more difficult to track and reach.
1-0. That is lined to center field. It'll get down for a hit. 2 runs will score. And it is 5-2. Tommy Pham picks up his 27th and 28th runs batted in.
Curveball part of the plate. Pham stayed back on it well, used the middle of the field. If he tries to pull that, more likely it's going to be in a ground ball, but good swing by Pham by staying back on the baseball, even though it was just a 72-mile-an-hour curveball.
Here's Brandon Lau, second baseman.
Pham will run a little bit as well. 6 stolen bases, been caught 3 times.
Lau tonight with a single and a strikeout. Now back. Check in on him once again. No tag by Albert.
A couple pickoffs this year for Skaggs. Boy, has he really improved in that part of his game, stopping an opponent's running game. Just 1 stolen base against him this year.
Oh, what? Down the way. Shallow right, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. Pham's going to turn, trying to go to third base. The throw from Cole is not in time. It goes off the glove, but doesn't trickle far enough for Lau to take the extra base. So runners at first and third with 2 outs. Second hit of the night for Lau.
Most flares in the outfield are elevated pitches. That was a high changeup. Pham never hesitated. A gutsy play. Really, we could have been the 3rd out, especially with the throwing arm of Cole Calhoun out in right field. And just like that, tying run comes to the plate now.
Yandy Diaz, the DH. A walk and a pop-up. Up and away, 1 ball, no strikes. Now it looks like the Angels are going to start getting some action going in the bullpen.
It's another changeup off-speed pitch on the first pitch thrown in a sequence tonight for Tyler Skaggs in that very first pitch.
It's 5-2, 2 on, 2 outs. We're in the 5th. Missed inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Noe Ramirez, first man up.
Gutsy pitch, 2-0, fastball, inner half. Hitters, they thrive for that fastball inner half with 2-0 counts. Just elevated enough where he wasn't able to get the good part of the bat on it.
Two on the way. Breaking ball, tried to backdoor it and misses. 3-1. Darno's on deck. This will be the 90th pitch of the night. Pham at third base, Lau at first. This is a base hit to right field. Will bring home another run. It's 3 consecutive 2-out hits for the Rays. It's 5-3 Angels.
Fastball was up, and it's a good piece of hitting by Diaz going the other way. Stayed back on it well.
Darno's 0 for 2, a pop-up and a strikeout. He was at the plate last inning when we experienced the power outage here. Eventually struck out looking. 3 runs in. Now a conversation between Tyler and Kevin.
And that counts as another mound visit here.
Now a quick word from Jack in the Box.
Try my new 100% all-white meat spicy chicken strips combo today for just $4.99.
5-3. Halos lead it. Difference in this game, the 2-run home run by Albert Pujols in the top of the 5th. First one to Darno. Fastball right down the pipe. Now the base runner at second, Diaz at first. Gets away from Smith. The runners do not advance. Angels are fortunate that Lau got a bad read at second.
Yeah, because he could have advanced to third on that one. Far enough away from Kevin Smith to do so. But if you're not comfortable with your secondary lead, you're better off staying there.
break a ball in the dirt, spins away. Not a good read, though. Pretty good idea how big that secondary lead is.
Two balls and one strike. Time called. Chase that high fastball up and out of the strike zone. Two balls, two strikes, two outs, two on. Shohei just looking on, ready to go in the bullpen. 2-2. Garneau, little chopper. Glove by Skaggs. Bobbles it for a second. We'll get the third out. But the Rays strike for three with two outs here in the fifth. We're off to the sixth inning. The Angels up by 2. David Peralta leads the Diamondback. Anthony Rendon and the Nationals catch all the action starting at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific on FS1 and the Fox Sports app. Tyler Skaggs through 5 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs. See if he gets run back out there for the bottom of the 6th inning as Cole leads off the top of the 6th. It takes a strike. Calhoun 0 for 2. Struck out in the first, popped out, in foul territory in the 3rd inning. This is out towards center field. Kiermaier back a couple of steps. That's a pitch out of Cole. Like a do-over on. That was a hanging breaking ball.
Reaction. See it for Cole. Even as he's running down the first base and even back to the dugout, realizing, wow, that's a pitch. I got to cover. Most times you never get that baseball back.
Kevin's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly ball left. He will sky this one out to right. 2 down. And Noe Ramirez back up on the mound in the bullpen. So it looks like Skaggs will be done. Perhaps. Do have lefties coming up. I guess you don't. You have a righty and a lefty. That looks like a guy that's done right there.
One of those times too is you try to talk your way into staying in the game to give you the bullpen a little bit of a breather. Even though it was an off day yesterday, the bullpen has been used a ton.
Tovar, the shortstop, 0 for 2, a fielder's choice and a fly ball to right. Five hits for the Angels. Shohei Ohtani has 3 of them. He's a single shy of the cycles. Tovar shoots one out towards center. Kiermaier's there. Yarbrough with a 1-2-3 shutdown inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Angels leading at 5-3. The 2019 Junior Kids Club presented by Power Crunch for only $18. Members receive 4 ticket vouchers, a shirt, backpack, socks, and other exclusive items. For more information on the Junior Angels Kids Club, go to angels.com/juniorangels. Great do by that young man right there.
That is perfection.
Wearing it well. Noe Ramirez on in relief as we begin the bottom of the 6th inning.
6, 7, and 8 coming up for the Rays. 22nd ball game for Noe. 2-0 with a 3.73 ERA. Skaggs, 5 innings, 3 runs, 7 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. Willie Adames, strikeout in the second, a ground down in the fourth. Breaking ball, down the line, foul. Action in the Rays pen, so Yarbrough looks like his night will come to an end.
He's had a tough time behind the count, especially with the fastball behind the count now here, 1-2.
Ground ball. Brent Hefo's there. One down. So here comes Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2. A single back in the second inning.
Takes outside, they break the ball around the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Halos in the 7th inning. And 8, 9, and 1 coming up. Someone gets on base. Shohei Ohtani will get an opportunity. He'll have at least 1, if not 2, depending how things play out, to try to pick up a single to complete the cycle. The first ever Japanese-born player to hit for the cycle in Major League Baseball. Homered in the 1st inning, doubled in the 3rd, tripled in the 5th.
Locked in and really trying to focus on what pitches you might see from Wood, who's warming up in the bullpen now for Tampa.
Kiermaier hit fly toward right center field. Cole and Trout. Trout calling for it. 2 down. So Daniel Robertson coming up. One for 2. Single to left field in the 5th inning off Skaggs. Scored 1 of the 3 runs.
Breaking ball out to right. Cole's got to go back a little bit. Noe Ramirez here in the 6th inning. Sits the Rays down in order. We're off to the 7th. Angels on top. Flash back, and this was against Mariners May 22nd, 2013. Mike Trout, the last Angel to hit for the cycle, and did it in grand fashion in His last at bat, he needed the home run.
The pitch he hit out for a home run, it's unreal how he was able to hit the ball that far the other way.
Right there.
The pitch was about 3 inches off the ground. He hits it out the right center field to complete the cycle with a home run for Trout.
Jim Fregosi hit for the cycle twice. Dan Ford did it 1979. Dave Winfield in 91. Jeff Devannon in 04. Sean Figgins in the 2006 campaign. And then Trout. Shohei due up fourth. New pitcher on for the Rays. Hunter Wood, 25-year-old, native of Rogers, Arkansas, takes over. 29th round pick in 2013. He's on for the 13th time this year. First one to Renifer's up and in.
And fastball is 91 to 95. There was a cut fastball, quite a few cutters, and changeup.
He 0 for 2, a fly ball to right and a strikeout looking. There's this one to the right side of the infield. And Lau calls for it, makes the catch. One away. Top of the order now, Tommy La Stella. Tommy pops a foul. Tonight he's 1 for 3, doubled and scored back in the first inning.
Shohei Ohtani studying the pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike. Halo scored 3 times in the first inning. 2 in the 5th on the Pujols home run, his 12th of the year. Blew that fastball right by him at 94.
Big difference between Yarbrough and Wood as far as velocity on the fastball.
Trout on deck, then Shohei. Tight. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wood last year got into 29 games, made 8 starts as an opener. 3.73 ERA. 41 total innings. Speed, little flare out to left field. Tommy Pham dealing with the lights. Able to make the catch. 2 down.
Hit low enough where that baseball will go right into the back of lights, and it looked like catcher's interference.
Oh, yeah. So La Stella's on board via the error. So 1 out and 1 on.
He's done that a couple times, hasn't he, this year?
Yeah. Yep.
Point it right away. Unofficial at bat for La Stella. Reaches on the error by Zunino.
Trout 0 for 2. Was hit by a pitch back in the first. He struck out, hit a fly ball to left. 1 ball, no strikes.
Another fastball seen for Trout. He's seen more and more fastballs this year.
Two-0. Popped up. First base side. Darno near the dugout. Now backpedals a little bit, makes a catch. 2 outs. Shohei coming to the plate. This is what he has done so far. First inning, a 3-run blast, a missile out to left center field. 8th home run of the season. In the 3rd inning, double to almost the same spot. 1 hopping the fence, his 2nd double of the season. And in a 3-2 count of the 5th inning, hooks an off-speed pitch into the right field corner. And legs out his first triple of the season, 3rd of his career. Now a single shy of the cycle.
He has 2 career 4-hit games of last year. Looking for that this year.
Big hole on the left side. Shift is on. The first one's upstairs.
Hitting .419 in his last 8 starts for Ohtani.
Cuts through that one.
Pretty good hack there.
Robertson moving over to that shortstop position. 1-1. Foul tipped into the mid.
Now just try. They make contact and hit down the third base line. A lot of room left side of the infield.
1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Not a big lead at all for Listella over at first base. 2 outs. Two-two pitch. He's off the off speed. Full count.
Pretty good take after all those fastballs.
Listella will take off for the next pitch. Here's the 3-2. Shohei fouls it back. Top of the 7th, Angels up 5-3. Try this again. Another 3-2 pitch. It's gonna come off.
Nice job of letting that baseball get a little bit deeper in the strike zone to try to hit it the other way.
Shohei, a little flare out to right center field. There's a base hit. And Shohei Ohtani has just hit for the cycle.
And they want that baseball, and you need to have that baseball. First Japanese-born player to hit for the cycle. Shohei Ohtani.
8th time in Angels history, and the first since Trout did it May 21st of 2013. Baseball comes out. And another 4-hit game for Shohei Ohtani.
Nice at bat throughout for Shohei Ohtani. Brought his hands in and lines it into the gap. His teammates loving it.
8th cycle in Angels history, as we mentioned. Jim Fregosi did it twice. 64 and 68. Pujols 1 for 2 with a walk and a home run. Takes a strike. A pitch up and out of the strike zone, and Albert lets Chris Conroy, the home plate umpire, know about it. It's been made official.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, 2. Albert skies one out towards center field. Kiermaier back a couple of steps. Angels are down here in the 7th, but a little excitement with a Shohei Ohtani single as he collects that base hit to finish off the cycle. First Japanese-born player ever to hit for the cycle in Major League Baseball history. As the Angels will head to stretch time here in St. Petersburg, Florida, up 5-3. Nino leading things off for the Rays here in the bottom of the 7th. It's 5-3 Angels. 9-1-2 coming up. Zunino pops this one on the third base side, hooking toward the seats.
Get it, get it!
It's out of play. I don't know that Tovar ever saw the baseball, and he's still looking up at the sky. Shohei. So we go through the cycles as we mentioned. Fregosi doing it twice. Trout the last to do it back in 2013.
Unbelievable what he's been able to accomplish in his young major league career here. Phenomenal, Shohei Ohtani.
Seems like we were saying the same things about Mike Trout. First broke into the big leagues, full-time basis. Two completely different players, two different ways of doing it. Just Angel fans fortunate to have been treated so far to Trout's incredible career, and thus far the start of yet another one in Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah. Last year with 22 home runs, the most ever by a Japanese-born rookie.
Broken bat, ground ball. Renjifo's got to hurry up, high throw, and they got him.
That is an arm.
A little miscommunication there, perhaps. It was kind of a delayed reaction by Renjifo to go to the backhand there.
Got a lot on that throw. They're going to check it probably. From our angle, looked like he got him.
No real argument from Zunino as he's walking back to the dugout.
A lot on that throw. Renjifo has played shortstop. Made a throw from the shortstop position.
One out, no challenge. And Davisael Garcia coming up.
Firm throw by half a step. And go back to Shohei Ohtani. 22 home runs last year, a Japanese-born player, rookie in the major leagues, and then first Japanese-born player to hit for the cycle.
Garcia 0 for 2.
Different division.
1 ball, 1 strike. Second inning of relief for Noe. At a 1-2-3 6th. Good off-speed pitch. Tommy Pham on deck. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 5 left on for the Angels. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 5 left on for the Rays. And had it not been for that catcher's interference, Shohei wouldn't have batted in that 7th inning.
All things worked well.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
That was a really good at bat too for Shohei. There were some tough pitches throughout that sequence for getting that base hit in the right center field.
Got him, the off-speed pitch, 2 down.
Real good feel for that slider. Noe. "13 strikeouts, no walks in his last 6 games for Noe Ramirez."
Bam, cuts through the first one. He's 1 for 3, had a 2 RBI single in the 5th inning.
Starts him off with a good changeup.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. 2-2. Goes back to that breaking ball. Two now. Pham breaks his bat, loops one out the left center field. Puello coming on, plays it out of bounds. A single for Tommy Pham. 2 outs, his second knock of the night.
Towards the end of the bat, just flares it in front of Puello. Good effort by him. Able to keep it in front, keep him at first base. Back-to-back hits for Pham now. After grounding out twice his first 2 at-bats.
This is drilled out toward left field, slicing away from Puello. Has a beat on it toward the corner, makes the catch for the 3rd out. Nothing happening for the Rays in their half of the 7th inning. We're off to the 8th. Angels still on top.
Top 8, and I want to remind every round after the game for Angels Live, presented by Nissan. I snuck out here to right center field. This is right where Shohei Ohtani hit it at 414 feet. No, that's a lie. I came to make my very own baseball card. Look at that. It says talent. I'm working. Victor Market's pretty cool out here. You know why?
Why is that, Patrick?
Well, because it only costs $5, but I don't have much time because I think they're waiting. You're waiting. You guys are grumpy, right? You're mad. Look at her. She's mad. All right, I'm done. Victor Mark, back to you while I'm safe. It says talent.
Yeah, I think she's debating that right now. Boy, you went to 3rd. Wow, she was angry.
Yeah.
1 down. Yeah, hopefully he makes it to that Nissan postgame show.
Yeah, he was taking up some space down there. Move to the side, will you please, Patrick?
There's Cole. 0 for 3. No action in the Angels' pen. Always thrown the ball well for 2 innings. The Rays have 4, 5, and 6 coming up in their half of the 8th inning.
See if Cole can make an adjustment. That last at bat had a pitch just underneath it. Popped it up. Fairly deep center field, but that's a pitch he crushes.
Wood working his 2nd inning. Called back up today. 4 games in the minor leagues. AAA. Three balls, no strikes. Apparently caught the corner. It's 3-1. This is out to center field. Kiermaier. 2 down. Kevin Smith, the catcher tonight, 0 for 3. Strikeout and a couple of fly ball outs. Two balls, no strikes. Tyler Skaggs got the start today, went 5 innings. Noe's worked 2.
Those quick 2 outs and 2-0 count.
Kevin hits him sharply to short. Thomas knocks it down. And the Angels down in order. We head to the bottom of the 8th. It's a 5-3 Halo lead. Brought to you by Capistrano. Take 3 more here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Night game tomorrow night, then 2 day games on Saturday and Sunday. Then it's off to Toronto. It's a 4-game series. All 4 night games. Then to St. Louis to wrap up this 11-game road trip. Angels return home on Tuesday, June 25th to take on the Cincinnati Reds. David Fletcher is on defensively to start this bottom of the 8th inning. He replaces Tom Stella.
By the way, this is the last year of Marty Brennaman doing the radio for the Reds, Hall of Famer. Forward to chatting with him.
Andy Diaz 1 for 2 with a walk. Ground ball back up the middle. Noe has it hit his body, finds it, hits the out, 1 away.
How about under control he was? Knew he had some time. Although that baseball got him pretty square, but still able to make the play, recover. Off his hip, under control, flips it over to Pools, get the first out.
Travis Darno, the first baseman, hitless tonight. 0 for 3.
How'd you lose him under there?
29 solid pitches thrown tonight by Noe Ramirez so far.
One, 1-2.
Got his changeup working as well, along with his slider. Bullpens set up the way they are here at Tropicana Field. Both bullpen pitchers have thrown a baseball that's worked its way down towards the field of play.
Justin Anderson's up on the mound. 1-2. Chaz Rowe getting ready for the Rays. So he'll pitch the ninth. Down goes Darno. 2 outs.
Upstairs with a fastball. And always about how hard you throw, it's how well you locate. Great location with his fastball upstairs for Noe. 88-mile-an-hour fastball after some off-speed pitches. Unable to catch up to that one.
For third, Fletcher has it, but it's foul.
Fletcher
is 0 for 3.
Originally in the lineup today, but scratched. He's in some discomfort swinging the bat in batting practice. He's fielding a lot of baseballs today, but
it's a left shoulder that's giving him trouble. Or has, I should say.
his changeup plus his breaking ball, very, very effective.
One-two count in the ninth inning. The Angels have 8-9-1. Tovar, Rengifo, and Fletcher. And a 36-minute power outage delay here. That happened in the fifth. Second time that it's happened here at the Trop this year. Thomas rips it foul. Apparently caused by a fire at a substation nearby. There was a storm that was blowing through, so I don't know the extent of how it started, but it wasn't just this ballpark. It was pretty much the entire downtown area.
To go to the exact same spot that he had Darno to swing at.
That's not a post-game concert we were getting ready for.
I was going to say it's
2-2. Oh, a little flare out to right field, and that'll fall in for a base hit. A two-out knock for Adames. That'll bring up Kiermaier. It's Brad Osmus, so I wonder if he's going to go to Justin Anderson.
Yep.
Sure enough, he's already made the call. So pitching change. Noe works 2 2/3 and allows 2 hits, strikes out 2, and he'll depart here in the 8th inning with the Angels on top, 5-3. Noe Ramirez here, 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning and a man on. Anderson on for the 25th time. 2-0 with a 4.63 ERA, 23 plus innings, 33 strikeouts, and 13 walks. And he's going to face Kevin Kiermaier, who was 1 for 3, had a single back in the second, the Rays center fielder. Noe Ramirez, nice job for 2 2/3. Relief of Tyler Skaggs.
really, really effective, giving Brad Osmus some length out of the bullpen. It was as if Kiermaier was guessing first pitch fastball.
Oh, what count? Backdoor that breaking ball. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Adames over at first base. Adames, good lead over at first. Kiermaier cuts it, fouls it at the plate.
Another good breaker ball from Justin Anderson. He's had a tougher time with left-handed batters. Compared to right-handed batters, 295 to 178 versus righties. That's where that knuckle curve comes into play if he can have a good feel for it against a left-handed batter. Overthrew that fastball. Kevin Smith wanted that elevated upstairs, ended up being off the plate in.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a man at first. 2-run lead for the Angels. Kiermaier fouls it back. Good hack at a fastball. Time is called. Robertson, the man on deck. Kiermaier goes down swinging at the breaking ball, and the Angels get out of it. We're off to the 9th inning. It's a 5-3 Angels lead. Shohei Ohtani with a cycle tonight. And might get an outside chance at a 5th hit. The Angels up 5-3 here at the top of the 9th inning. Chaz Rowe takes over on the mound. Rowe came over from the Atlanta Braves back in 2017. 61 games last year. This will be his 29th this season. 0-2 with a 4.19 ERA.
His fastball is 90-93. Slider.
8-9-1 for the Angels of Tovar, Rengifo, and Fletcher. Lexington, Kentucky native, 32 years of age. Tovar 0 for 3. Fielder's choice and a couple of fly ball outs.
Back to my Hyundai key for the game today. May we all? Shohei Ohtani did it all today. Hit for the cycle. Albert Pujols, a 2-run home run. Some solid relief pitching so far. Noe Ramirez, very good. Tyler Skaggs in line to pick up the W if the lead holds right now, but Albert crushed that baseball. The difference, a 2-run home run.
Well, not your typical guy in the bullpen getting ready for the 9th inning. It's Cam Bedrosian. Will be Hansel Robles. He's pitched a lot, especially this week. Back-to-back games Monday and Tuesday.
And we talked about that in the opening. A lot of pitching between Ty Buttrey and Hansel Robles. The last couple of games at home against the Dodgers.
The Rays have 8, 9, and 1 coming up in the bottom of the 9th. Goes down swinging for the first down.
And Rowe has some nasty movement on his breaking ball. How far that will go out of the strike zone. Almost like a wiffle ball when he throws his slider.
Rengifo for 3. It's a little bit high. One. It's 1-2. Breaking ball down. I'm looking. Back-to-back strikeouts, 2 outs.
Such a good feel for his breaking ball. Change speeds with it.
Stay tuned to our Angels Live postgame show for the Auto Nation Business of Sports. Auto Nation, low price, no pressure, guaranteed. David Fletcher up for his first time. Took over defensively. 308 on the season. 12 doubles, 2 triples, 4 home runs, 23 RBIs. Getting a 363 on base percentage. One ball and strike. Joe's bunt, got a breaking ball to bunt. It's 1-2. Not a bad idea with Trout on the infield. The corner infielders playing back a little bit.
And especially with that left shoulder still a little bit sore. Not a bad idea to try to push bunt.
One, two again. Fletcher again fouls it off. Providing souvenirs for many.
Looks fairly comfortable swinging the bat. In batting practice today, there was some grimacing on his face on some swings he was taking.
Two balls, 2 strikes. popped up. Loud falls off Darnell. We'll head to the bottom of the ninth. Angels on top.
So far tonight, game for Shohei Ohtani in the first inning. Halos on the board with a 3-run home run. Then the lights went out here at the Tropicana Field. Slow down Albert Pujols, 2-run home run for Pujols. He crushed that one to left field. And the Bay continues to fight back with 3 runs now. 5-3 game. Shohei Ohtani completes the cycle with a single after a homer, double, triple, and then single.
Well, the Angels here in the bottom of the ninth inning, a 2-run lead. Hand the ball off to Cam Bedrosian. 32nd game, 2-3 record, a 2.59 ERA. No saves this year. Last save for Cam, April 24th of last year at Houston. G-Man Choi is going to lead things off. He's batting for Daniel Robertson. Finished the game going 1 for 3. 7 home runs on the year for G-Man. 283 batting average. Takes a strike.
And Cam was the opener of the game on Tuesday against the Dodgers.
Meadows has come out to the on-deck circle. He'll bat for Zunino. One ball with strike. There's 1-1. Choi fouls it off. 1-2.
Good late break for Cam Bedrosian.
G-Man Choi, 54 games with the Angels in 2016. At 170. 5 home runs and 12 runs batted in.
A very popular player with the Angels at that point.
Emergency hack there. Somehow fouls it off. The Angels have taken Choi as a Rule 5 selection from the Baltimore Orioles. He's played in the big leagues with the Angels, the Yankees, the Brewers. And now his second season with the Rays.
And Trout, really good friends. They were together with the Angels.
1-2. Got him with a fastball. Blew it right by him. 1 down.
He was trying to stay back on the breakable, was aware of it. Then Cam Bedrosian goes upstairs with a fastball for a swing and miss. Good balance. Drives towards the plate. Hits the target. Swing and miss.
So it's Austin Meadows pinch hitting here for Mike Zunino. .326 with 12 home runs. Takes a strike. Touch up and off.
Still a splitter.
Hadn't thrown that a whole lot.
No.
Early on, it seemed like he did. He was working on it in spring training, brought it into the season. He was kind of laid off of it for a little while.
The most important thing is to stay balanced on there. That's a good pitch because it's the separation of speeds between his breakable and fastball.
Didn't miss by much.
But I like that pitch there. Because as a hitter, you feel that was close enough. You could have been called out. Now you're worried about getting beat with a fastball away. And when you do that, that's when a breakable comes into play.
Down goes Meadows, 2 down.
Good fastball, 94. Our Land Rover Above and Beyond Player of the Game, Shohei Ohtani, first Japanese-born player to hit for the cycle, 8th all-time for the Angels, 7th player to do so. Last 8 starts, .438 batting average for Shohei Ohtani. That's 14 for 32. 12 RBIs in that stretch, along with 11 runs scored.
Avisail Garcia, 0 for 3 tonight. Bouncer foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good spot.
One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Little soft liner. One hopper gets by Tovar. And into left center field. Garcia's on board and will bring up the tying run.
Baseball was skipped quickly on the dirt here at Tropicana Field and by Tovar.
It's Tommy Pham at the plate. 2 for 4 game for Pham with a couple of singles, a couple of RBIs. Fastball paints the inside corner. There goes Garcia, chopper to short. Tovar has it. Cross to first base, light that baby up as the Angels pick up the opener of this 4-game set by the final of 5-3.
And what a fun game this was all the way around. Cam Bedrosian, congratulations picking up that first save of the year. Shohei Ohtani hit for the cycle, first Japanese-born player to do so. Albert Pujols also with a 2-run home run. Tyler Skaggs picks up the win. Noe Ramirez really good as well out of the bullpen tonight. But the story is Shohei Ohtani hitting for the cycle. Home run, double, triple, single for Shohei Ohtani.
Tyler Skaggs picks up the victory tonight. He went the requisite 5 innings. Cam Bedrosian picks up the save, and Ryan Yarbrough suffers the losses. The Angels take the opener of this 4-game series against the Rays by the final of 5-3. Stick around. The Nissan postgame show with Patrick O'Neill and Jose Mota is coming up next.